walking the bridge that kept us apart. Oh! What a rare combination to see. I had to take a second look because it was so rare. Both of you guys, what are you doing today together? Like, huh? Oh, hmm. Hey, teacher. I'll just let you know that person. She might look the way she is, but she's got a good heart in the core. All right, so uh, I don't know what she did, but don't yell at her or scold her too hard. All right. Huh? Oh! What happened? Why did you get called out like that? What sort of thing have you pulled off? Hey, I did I did think to myself you should get in trouble one at least once to learn your lesson. But what did you really do this time to get you in a position like that, huh? Wait, I won't stand for this. What the hell? Why why is everybody looking like I'm the kid that got in trouble and taken like a detention class and taken like a teacher conference situation? What? I don't get it. Why is it like that? I just ray shifted. Yeah, we all just ray shifted home, and we were just hanging out together like buddies, and just having the last, celebratory meeting to get our, topics and story together. I suppose it's just saying goes. It's your daily works just come back to haunt you. That's all. Besides, this is not a good job celebratory meeting. While I was taking a quick smoke break, you just barged in out of nowhere. That's all. What? Come on. We fix the minus special singularity together? Are we buddies? Don't say things like that. And you know, every time I'm around you, you're a how can I say? Kind of pisses me off that whenever I see Ashia Doman glances at me as saying, well, yeah, well, good to show some of this. It says, rest in peace, right? So essentially, Waver, aka Ella Malloy, is pissed because every time Say is with Waver, Doman gives Waver a glare that says Keck W Rip Bozo. Kind of pisses me off. Right, that's the actual like modern translation version, right? But yeah, in actual translation, whenever Say is with Waver, Doman would look at Waver and kind of been like Keck W, right? Essentially, he's like, "Oh, you got caught by her. Good luck." Right? He would eye him like that and walk away with a smile. That's why Doman's smiling there, right? And so Waver's like, it kind of pisses me fucking off whenever you're around with me, and he gives me that fucking attitude walking away. Hmm. I'm pretty sure he's just jealous that he's not in our circle. Maybe we should invite him next time. Yeah? We should get Mambo next time and have fun, all three of us. Yeah? And the fucking Doman's like, it's fucking, even in the shadow, he's just like, no! Miss Nagiko, are you causing trouble for Mr. Kome right now? It says this should not be the case. However, I'm assuming that you have been causing trouble during race shift area as well. And Kaoruchi, hey, what are you trying to say? What are you accusing me for, huh? I wanted to show it off how awesome it was, girl. We were got that Patty P and Shigun. Yeah, we were like Patty P and Komei, you know, the classic. We got that party people and the tactician with the high school outfit. We were like busting out, partying with the sharks, and uh, um, we were, yeah. Stop. What is this mysterious unit name that you just called? Party, Party P tactician instead of Party P Kome, because you know this line is a direct reference to Party P Kome, and so Waver's like, don't call me a mysterious unit like that. But indeed, however, she was very vital to the operation we needed for the singularity. This Seisho Nagon and without those two, I suppose it would have been quite problematic. And even I would have not been able to handle that singularity properly. See? その、yeah, it says it's that dang innocent smile. No, 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 no. Ah. I see. So, Owatazumi's curse, aka the great water deity of the Japanese dragon god, its curse wasシシソンソンに至るまで未来永劫その身を縛られ続ける絶対複製の呪いと言っていいでしょうね。It says it transcends genetics or even goes off time and space, and it is a curse of submission, curse of submission, and absolute loyalty that'll bind up the user forevermore. Correct. The sheer fact that Umisachi-hiko even wanting the Holy Grail to try to dispel this such evil curse, I can understand. I can understand why he would try even such. It was a simple wish, you know, but Sachi got cursed by like really complex and annoying curse, you see, and dot. Now that you've continued to talk about this topic, it came to my mind as a question that the deity talk about Umisachi-hiko. Why did the little brother had to curse the older brother? Is the question at hand here. You're right. Indeed. The sheer fact that the little brother forcefully traded the bow and the fishing hook, as well as the one who lost it, was little brother as well. Ikari ni karareta ani ni taisuru koudou toshite wa isasaka rifujin da to omoieru ga. It says against an older brother that is now enraged and acting according to its anger. The movements he performed in the legends, it's a bit illogical, but Teacher, teacher! Ooh, 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 I know! I think I came up with some theories. So, I need you guys to hear me out, okay? What about it if it's like this? Um, you're talking about, Miss Nagiko, of the reasoning why Umisachi-hiko was cursed? Are you saying that? Hmm. I suppose I'll let you talk and open your mouth. Now speak. We are listening. No, wait, what? Come on, guys. That's whatever. Uh, from the story we've been told, right? After all, the country is born, and I think Susano was the god that ruled over all the sea, right? But Susano had to go to Hahanokuni, which is the other side of the world. Yeah, Susano had to go to the other side of the world, so I think that role got emptied, right? All out in space in the cosmos with nobody titled in it. And something happened, and sea politic crap, and in the end, we now know that Owatazumi, aka the water god, aka dragon god, which is water dragon god, has taken its place, right? So, and time has passed, and things have happened, right? And changes started to occur. Amaterasu dropped off her offsprings, together with yeah, together with ba 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 ba. Sorry, just trying to make things a habit here. There we go. Yeah, Amaterasu busted out her offsprings, right? And her heavenly children's kind of came down to the surface side. And many new gods were born as well. And the heavenly realm family started to govern the land. And on in that circle, the brothers of Umisachi Yamasachi was there too, right? With me so far. And so that Umisachi-hiko started stepping boundaries, right? And I think he was able to step even into the territory of the sea, no problem. So Owadazumi no Kami, the essentially the dragon god of the sea, probably was not happy that his place was kind of taking over by them, right? Because the surface side was all the offsprings of Amaterasu. And because of their cultivation, I think the dragon god started to think that the sea will be conquered in a matter of times. So I think it started thinking. And I think the Watazumi learned about the unfriendliness towards about the little and the older brothers, and I think he came up with a plan. Using the little brother Yamasachi-hiko, manipulate him properly in order to place a curse upon his older brother Umisachi-hiko, making the god that would live among the sea to a body that would drown in water. It says, however, Yamasachi-hiko would marry, Toyotama-hime, aka the daughter of the dragon god, right? But we know what happens in the end too there, right? Because the Umisachi-hiko was never able to enter water once more, and now the connection between the surface side and the water that was bounded by a possible connection has been closed. So, in a weird way, there was nobody that technically could govern the ocean anymore or cultivate to earn their own right to the sea. And because of that, the sea became in an irregular realm that was impossible to invade through. I think that's it. So essentially, saying because Umisachi-hiko, a god, right, was not able to cultivate and travel and essentially govern the sea, right, it became a location of unknown, right? It's impossible to reach even for the offspring of the gods. That's a little. さすがにそれはいくらなんでも口頭無形が過ぎるのでは。はやっぱダメか。I sincerely believe that is way over the line, Miss Say. It's too rambunctious. Oh? Did it not work? Does. Without the original person knowing. Being used by a third party larger than your own. I see. It says perhaps Umisachi-hiko truly saw him, aka Seabolt, as someone who has been treated like him from the past before. So essentially, if you know Waver, right? If you watched Fate Zero, you'll understand why he said the thing the way he said it, because in Fate Zero he got fucking debated a lot. He got debated a lot. It says, however, a divine spirit, a deity even, that would not be bounded or constricted by human being themselves, its reason to answer its summon. No. I shouldn't say anything further. Now, Lord Kome, please don't indulge her any further than she needs to be. Huh? Hey, Merochi. Teacher, can I ask you this question then? Assuming 30 years has passed, and Seabolt was able to meet with her wife once more, right? Maybe because that happened. Maybe Umisachi-hiko. Maybe his wish will come in fruition. And the water god might. Well, maybe he might be able to see the person he needs to see. One day. Thus. Hmm. I suppose you're right. After all, today's a special occasion. It's called the Star-Crossed Festival, after all. It was a night of a clothing weaver and a cattle man. They were able to cross together a said bridge with a bamboo for one day. It was that night, wasn't it? Ah? そうあれかしという誰かの願いがどこかに届くのなら Perhaps a wish made by anyone. Wish for it to happen. And if those wishes can reach places, then maybe perhaps a small miracle could occur one day. That's all I'm just stating it. So essentially, Wavering said, because the Star-Crossed Level Festival is about people wanting to meet. It's two people only able to meet each other once a year, right? And it's also like the Star-Crossed Lover of Vega and like two planets kind of intertwining together. But most of the time they're separated by the Milky Way and whatnot. Yada yada yada. Now here, I present to you Da Vinci Space Cat, the meme. She has no clue what the fuck has happened into this singularity. Miss Da Vinci has made a cat face that's currently entranced in space. Yeah, this ray shift, a lot of things have happened, Da Vinci. Um, I, I suppose I can't be freezing up like this in circumstances like that, I suppose. Well, the season of swimsuit is at hand, after all. Let's start off with, welcome back, Protag. I'm glad you're safe and sound, and seems you got quite the work done, after all, didn't you? Well, the restoration of the minute singularity is all done and over. The town of Nagasaki would now is now back in track, going path of the proper history now. Miss Da Vinci, may I ask a question before all this is over? Did Mr. Siebold and Miss Sumoto Taki, were they able to meet each other again, perhaps? Dots. I see. 30 years from this reshift, roughly about 1859. The exile order has been lifted, and Seabolt was able to return back to Japan. And he was able to reunite with Otaki-san once more, bringing forth a new family, you see. A new family? So then... in reality, it's not always like fairy tales, you know? So essentially, yeah. Seaball and the wife was able to reunite each other as a new family, right? Like they essentially erased their original names and kind of became incognito. And so Mash specifically says that means, yep, in reality, it's not always as pretty as folklores, you see. It says having a child that's mixed blood with a foreigner. Miss Otaki had quite the difficult life of in front of her. And Siebel, who's been taking expulsion, weren't able to see the light of day to be reunited properly. And on top of that, two of them were young, so young enough that they'd never really had an official marriage proposal or paper or record indented properly. So to them, both of them needed a new life. It was necessary. That's. I see. After all, you can't move forward getting binded by what ifs and memories, right? I think that's a little different, Mash. What? Ah, I agree with that a bit. Even if this world has no forevers, it's not gonna be. The things that you build up isn't just gonna just disappear all of a sudden. Understand that Miss Taki has raised Siebel's child quite tremendously. And Ine has also followed the same path as her father. It's a medical field, really. It says even Siebel, that was on the other side of the world, constantly yapping for open borders. It says the feelings of wanting to reunite them one more time has kept him alive, or I suppose kept him strong on his 2 feet to constantly go another day. Just kidding. Perhaps it's a little too romantic to think it like that, huh? Not at all, Mr. Vinci. I believe, I believe so too. I think, I hope that was the case, and he was able to move forward with those feelings as well. That's maybe Mr. Hikoboshi and Otohime was the same as well. Huh? Orihime? Yes. Senpai. I actually was reading and was quite thinking during the story of the Star Festival. Once a year, those two who have been separated by quite the gap, once a year for one mere moment, one night, how are they able to live without each other for an entire year before this meetup? I wonder. I've always felt like, won't they feel sad? Felt difficult, perhaps. But I've started to understand that it's not just sadness, correct? By believing in the fact that there will be a tomorrow, and by believing in the fact that not only themselves or the other person, these two can fight together. Yo, what is happening with these ads? What the peepee? Brother! Nani? Holy tits. These ads are trash. Um, just like Mr. Seatbelts in them. I think so, Mash. I see. Now that you mention it, today's supposed to be the Star Festival, weren't it? I think Emiya has prepared for a delectable meal for us. So I think you should too go to the cafeteria and enjoy. And if you guys want to see like a starry sky, I'll open up the simulator room for you guys. I think it'll be a good change of pace. Thank you, Mr. Vinci. Welcome home, Masuta. Is this Kiyohime? Oh, there she is. With her costume. It is me, your Kiyohime. A wonderful job well done once more today. Yes, the banquet for the Star Festival is all prepped and ready. So let us go together, cafeteria, and hold it. Yes? Why are you dressed like that? Yes, this costume, perhaps, has interested in you. Um, when I woke up, I was already like this to begin with. I believe that the burning passion of us not being able to see forever has created Kiyohime into her ultimate form that is made Kiyohime reborn, is what I think. But is it wrong? I don't know what you're talking about, girl. Please treat Kiyohime as much as you can with me as well. Yeah, think of me as Kiyohime as well, and treat her nicely, okay? どうか私の分まで It says please. With me in mind as well. With me in mind. Me in mind. This, um, it seems that Miss Otohime Kiyohime's, um, her will has reverse flowed into the throne and it's now affecting the current Kiyohime? Is it, oh, what the hell? Oh, cringe. fucking cringe is fucking Da Vinci's like, oh, that shit's scary, bro. That Da Vinci's like, oh, Monka S. Literally, Da Vinci's like, oh, Monka S. What is it now? Um, Another minute singularity has occurred. That's way too early. Koa equals cringe. Well, it's not really cringe, but it is, right? Like it's one of those you'll probably get interpreted as cringe, right? But it's more of a because the way Da Vinci said it, right? She was frightened, right? Like you know the meme, brother, it's like that, right? Like brother, like that's some scary shit. That's some Kyo Yandere magic right there, right? Um, I believe it's in the eastern island, near the island of Moai. Oh, nice yeah, okay, Moai, Maui. Um, there has been some monitor is clear as day. There seems to be letters written on the surface side. It says SOS. Please help store leader. What the hell is that? Is that some sort of code or something? Huh. That's nuts. Senpai, why are you laughing all of a sudden? Oh, I think that message is from a friend. Um, okay. From a friend, you say? Yeah. I think I'll go pick them up real quick. I'll be back. So essentially, it's Hibiki and Chikagi, fucking got stuck in a Moai island. And they're just like, help! Help me! Message should be like this, right? Message should be like this. Do you really think they'll notice? Perfect! Well done! They'll find us in no time. I believe it. Hey! Enough of whatever you're doing. Help me out here. Oh. Moi, 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 moi. 異教人め。我らが聖地に侵入した異教人め。キングモアイ様の生贄と捧げるわ。It says, you will be sacrificed to Lord King Moai, you intruders of the foreign teachings. You've now desecrated our sacred land. Oh, it's Ganesha, bruh. King Moai! What the hell? That's definitely not Moai. You guys are getting scammed. Wake up, guys. Seriously. Ah, Hibiki-san. あと何でしたっけそこの緑の人. It says now, Miss Hibiki, and green haired person over there, I can't remember. You gotta transform to Azumi no Isora. It says, you too, you better remember what you just said before. I swear to God, after all this is done, I'm gonna... Anywho, why are you out here like it's normal or something? Yosh, Chika-chan, let's do this. Let's pull this off with fanciness. It says, yeah, store leader, please. We need your help. Hurry!